Hi everyone! My name's Maria. I'm a Pampered Chef consultant, and today I want to show you guys the blender that Pampered Chef uses. Today we're going to be making a spinach banana smoothie. I have done this before in the Vitamix. I am also a fan of the Vitamix, but I feel like I love our blender a little bit more just because I feel like it's a little bit more mom friendly. I do have a few of my kiddos with me in this video today. This is their favorite smoothie ice cream to make, which is fabulous because they will not eat spinach by itself if I tell them to chew it. They do not clearly like to chew the spinach. However, if I put it in a yummy smoothie, they are all over doing the spinach. So what I have here is this is our blender base. And when you buy the blender, you do get other attachments. I will go ahead and preview those into another video. This right here is our nice, it's pretty fancy. It's pretty heavy too, solid. But this is the main one that you would make smoothies or dry foods in, and I will do other videos featuring this as well. But it's pretty easy to use. You just pop off the lid. It's a little harder when it's not facing you, but you just turn it and pop it right off. And then for this recipe, I'm going to use some apple juice concentrate. You're going to use about half the container. I've already made this the other night for them, so I have exactly half left. So you're going to go ahead and pour it into the base of the blender, and then go ahead and add the banana. This is a pretty healthy smoothie for not just the kids, but for you, or a great way to get some vegetables and fruit into your diet. Very low calorie. And then this is the kids' I think favorite part, is just throwing the spinach into the base. Go ahead, let's add a little bit more spinach, guys.
I want to put it in.
On the ice, please.
Here.
Okay, one more handful each, and then I think that's good. Just gives it kind of lovely greenness. And then I have some ice with me. I just go ahead and add the ice in.
Oh, you got to put in water now?
So it kind of soaks down a little bit. And then you're going to go ahead and put the lid on. So again, you turn it at an angle and then just twist it right back. And then when you put it in, you kind of rock it a little bit until this prong end here fits into the prong side right here. And that way you know that it's not going to go anywhere. And then if you heard that beep, that's because the Vitamix, or our smoothie, which it doesn't do in the Vitamix, that's what I wanted to say. It makes a little clicky noise to let you know that it's in there and that it's on and it's ready to work. The other nice thing is that this has custom settings, guys. So I don't know if you can see this, but every time I turn the knob, a new light lights up. So this one here is smoothie, it has milk, it has a grind setting, a wash setting that I'll show you when we're done. You can make soup, some puree, so like baby food and stuff too, and sauces in this. It tastes amazing. But for this, we're doing a smoothie, and what I like about this is a set it and forget it. So in the mornings, I can start the smoothie, I can go and get the kids ready, I can make the rest of breakfast, I can do all kinds of things. You can go and take the lid off if you feel like you're gonna need the tamper stick, and that just kind of helps push stuff down. Or you can of course leave the top on. And for the start of this, I usually leave the top on. And then you just hit this power button right here and it will start right away, and it has a timer right here that tells you how much is left of it. So I'm gonna hit start, and it'll beep to tell me that it's getting ready to go. you more nutrients, and B, it'll just kind of bring out the green. This is great to call it a Grinch drink. I've seen a few different names that people have come up with. My son Brady went to go get cups, so they will be ready to pour. It's only got about 1 more second left. I'm going to go ahead and check it just because of all the extra ice that we did add. But if you were to make this in the Vitamix and you're not watching it and you were to have stepped away and just not really paid attention to it, you can end up accidentally heating it up kind of like a soup. I have done that before. It's not as good, especially on a nice hot day. Right now in Phoenix, it's a little over 100 degrees. So this is going to feel really good on our nice hot day. I am going to blend it a little bit more just because I can still see some ice in there. Had I have grinded it up in the process while it was going, it probably wouldn't have been there. But like I said, this is easy. This still feels very, very cold. So, I mean, it's not heating up like it normally would have in my Vitamix. I just go ahead and move it back onto smoothie. And I go ahead and hit the start button. This is also a really good time to add in more spinach if you feel like you need it. As you can see that it has already gone down quite a bit. And I still have plenty of spinach left in the bag for the smoothie. The more ice you add, the thicker it does get. And that makes it really good. You can add less ice, it'll just be more thinner. You can do more apple juice concentrate, that'll also make it a little bit more thinner. You can use a greener banana, that'll lower the sugar to it. As you can see, the time kind of does adjust to what needed to be grinded up. It did drop down to 20 seconds. I will go ahead and show you guys what happens when you put the hammer stick in while it's going. As you can see, it's not getting, my hammer stick isn't getting grinded up in this. It is meant to do this job. And then I just go ahead and shake it off. And as you can see, it's all good in here. This is kind of like the beater of smoothies in the household. So usually the kid that was the best during the process gets to lick the tamper stick, and then we go ahead and wash it. Who wants to lick it?
Me.
Oh, we'll do Little Miss Minnie Mouse over there. Today is our Minnie Mouse Day. Mom of 4 kids, sometimes we just roll with it. Again, to take it off, you just kind of tilt it like this. While this is off, this will not turn on. It'll just go into lid. It won't let you move it. It won't let you start anything. It's very much so child friendly. I know the Vitamix is not that way. So like I said, I used the Vitamix for years. I made baby's food in it. But like I said, I have found that I like this a lot more just because of extra safety features. I find it easier to use. I find that it is definitely much more, can you hear me spoon, baby? Mom friendly. This is a lot thicker than what I would normally sometimes get. This is almost like a base of ice cream. Like I said, I could have added less ice or more concentrate. And as you can tell, this is still pretty thick. It doesn't really dump out. But here, that's Kenzie's. Here you can tell that obviously the kids are ready to fight over who gets it and when.
And it looks like baby food. Could that one be mine?
I'll give you this one right here.
It looks like baby food though. It's super good. I have to look at it.
The kids love to make this. I love making it for them because I know that they are getting vegetables in, they're getting nutrients in. It's low in calorie. It's something that I think every mom could feel good about giving their kids. And that's why I got into being a consultant, guys, is because this is stuff that I would do all the time for my kids, and I would get asked by so many moms.
Mom, look what it did.
She's got a little green nose going, guys. But I would get asked by so many moms, what do I do to get the kids to eat so many vegetables? Because I say my kids love them. And when I say they love them, they will not touch them if they're in a bag with spinach like this or in a salad, but they will eat them in a smoothie. So Vitamix became my best friend for a long time, and now this has become my new replacement best friend. And like I said, I think as time goes on, things just get better, and this is definitely a better value. And if you're interested in hosting a party, I can tell you how to get it for 1,000,000 times cheaper than the Vitamix. So it becomes much more affordable too. And like I said, you can go get your kids ready. You can go make the rest of breakfast. You do not have to sit there and watch the blender. It kind of does its own thing. To clean it, it's very easy. 3 cups of water, a little bit of dish soap. And again, I don't have to watch it. I don't have to worry about it overflowing. I have had a little too much soap and stuff overflow from the Vitamix before. I guess it just made my kitchen a little bit cleaner, but it does. I have had that happen. Again, why I like this better. And then to move it to a wash, you just do heated wash. Nothing to it. Hit the start button. It'll actually tell you the temperature that your water is. Right now it says it's about 57 degrees. I just did simple tap water, whatever was in there. It'll heat it up. That's also the other nice thing is I know how hot this water is getting. Like I said, I keep comparing it to the Vitamix because if I was to do a side-by-side as to similar features and why something is better versus worse. And like I said, I'm not downing the Vitamix. I used it for years. It's an awesome blender. And I have both. It's just kind of been collecting some cobwebs since I got this. And I have fallen in love with this blender so much more. I think it's just all about upgrading.
Hey, Mom.
My daughter is clearly using a pampered stick as a spoon for her cup. This will just take a few minutes to clean. I'll go ahead and show this to you, and then we'll go ahead and conclude our video. And I hope that you like, subscribe, stay tuned for more healthier videos of how to make healthy food, some junk food, because you know sometimes we have to splurge, but how Pampered Chef has made everything that much easier to bring dinner back to our table. Is it yummy?
Yeah. Yeah, it's yummy. And also, if it's too cold, you can get a brain freeze.
This would also work really good with our popsicles. I'll go ahead and post a link below for where to get it. Go ahead and message me if you're interested in hosting a party. Now is probably the best time of June of 2021 to host a party, just because of double rewards. So like I said, you can get this blender right here for next to nothing, and that makes it so much more likable when you can not only enjoy the price but enjoy its functions. That, like I said, I haven't seen too much with other blenders. And Pampered Chef stands behind its products. That's also why it's really good. It's right up now up to 95 degrees, so you can tell that it's heating up. And it will go ahead and continue to heat up. And then we'll go ahead and rinse it out, and they'll be ready for use for the next time.
Yep. Yep.
It does come with a lot of other attachments that I will show you when I show you how I make my personal breakfast smoothies, where it's just for me and I'm on the go. That's a really cool attachment too, and it comes with its own separate piece.
Okay.
Apparently my daughter doesn't want to wait for the next video. So if you were to get the other attachments, it comes with, this guy kind of is what I use to help it stay in my car a little bit better. And then this is the other smaller blender piece. I would not really recommend making peanut butter in it or anything, but I think it probably could do the job. But I use this for my own personal breakfast smoothies. It has its own, bottom piece attachment to it. And this cleans the same way, guys, as this one. Just so you know, it's all soap water. Just screws on like this. I go ahead and make my smoothie in the morning, blend it up, screw this off, wash this, and put this guy on. And I now have breakfast on the go. And all I did was switch out a lid. I didn't have to pour. I didn't have to do anything. So I look forward to doing my breakfast smoothie for you guys as well. We are now at 118 degrees. And as you can tell, I can put my hand on this. I can feel the heat, but it is not burning me. So again, kid safe. Okay, I am all for kid safety. I'm all for kids eating good. I'm all for simple, easy. I'm all for the ability to have an ADD mind or a million things going on at once, guys, and walking away and still being able to. I could be folding laundry right now while this is cleaning itself. How like if you load up a dishwasher and you run the dishes, I could be folding laundry. I could be doing a million other things. All I had to do is put the soap, the water in. It's going to clean itself. I come back at any point. I can rinse it out. It's going to stay clean. It's not going to have a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's now almost at 140 degrees, which means it's going to finish up here. You can tell that all the grain is down below here, that it's kind of already come off of all the sides, and it was already up on the sides from when I was pouring. The only thing you are going to have to be kind of aware of is right up by where the lid is, because the soap doesn't overfill the container. So you don't have to worry about a soapy mess all over your counter and soap all over the buttons and a whole bunch of towels because your kiddo decided to help you clean one day and put like half a thing of dish soap in. It doesn't do that. So it's going to finish up here. It doesn't quite get into this part of the lid. I don't have to hold the lid. It's on there. I just kind of want to show you the rim. That is going to have to kind of get rinsed off in the sink. But other than that, it cleans itself. And it cleans itself really nicely. And it'll beep for me when it's done. I'm sure it's hard to hear me talk, so I'm just going to let it clean. And then I will be right back with you guys. So its timer is now here. It says 1 minute, 12 seconds left.
Look. I got a mustache.
Heats up to 140 degrees. And again, at 140 degrees, it's hot, but my hands aren't burnt. So, just enough to tell you to kind of take your hands off. It is now done. The lid is a little bit warm, but like I said, if you want to, you can always leave it, come back to it, clean it later. It has done its job.
Yeah, exactly.
My kids love it. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out real quick, and I will be right back to show you. You can see the steam coming off, 140 degrees. And again, a nice feature because it shows you how hot it is that you don't get with the Vitamix. Probably my favorite blender to compare to, just because it is such an easy blender to love, that if you can love that and you can tell that this is better, then it makes it that much easier to fall in love with this at first sight.
This might be my favorite.
Wow. Wait. 25 minutes.
Oh. What? What do you want? Let's have it. Do I have that's going on?
Okay, and it's all clean now. All I did was rinse. I didn't add any extra soap. It was already done from before. This thing is awesome. Feel free to reach out, message me, let me know if there's anything else that you want to see. I'll be posting lots more videos as I try and show everybody how easy it is to cut out the preservatives, make food from scratch, and find ways to sneak veggies in the day for you and your kids and anybody else.
I love it.
I have very normal kids, in case you guys can't tell. They are wild, they are crazy, but I love them, and so I need them to eat healthy. So thank you again for watching. Again, feel free to like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Bye.
Bye.